everyone, at Jim Sturgess Online forum. Mark here, and I know I usually post after I meet Jim. I usually post my review on the message boards, but this time I decided to do a video instead, if that's okay. I'm a little bit tired still, um, so here's my review. It started off. I guess it would start off at 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up ridiculously early because, yeah, I wanted to make sure I got there at a decent time because I know that at the Today Show, people tend to go like really early because you got to think there's a lot of tourists that go there to stand outside with the posters and everything. So I wanted to make sure I got a good spot so I could be able to see Jim. So I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, got dressed, got ready, headed over to 7-Eleven, got some coffee so I could stay caffeinated throughout the day. Then I took a train into the city. I got there at a pretty decent time. I got there around, I'd say like 6 a.m. So I got to Rockefeller Plaza where the Today Show's taped, and I asked around because there were like barricades set up, but I didn't see, there was like no one there. So I was like, okay. So then I asked one of the people that worked there, and they said that there was a line. So I was kind of worried. I was like, oh no, it's probably gonna be a lot of people. So I got there, and there was like 6 people in line. So it wasn't bad at all. So I got in line. I was just waiting there. I didn't wait that long. So it wasn't like Monday, like last Monday at the one day premiere where like I literally waited from 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 12 midnight to see Jim. That's dedication. But anyway, I didn't really wait that long. I waited about an hour in line, and then they finally opened up the barricades and let us in around the barricades where they taped the Today Show. So luckily, I got a good spot. I was waiting there, and then finally, they were ready to start. They start taping at 7 sharp, so we were just waiting there. It was really exciting because you got to see kind of like on the plasma screen TVs that they have up there. While you're outside, you get to see like everyone there with their posters and pictures and everything. Um, and so that was kind of cool. We were just waiting out there, and I had um, my one day scrapbook, which I made. It's funny that the film's called One Day because it took me one entire day to do this scrapbook that I worked really hard on that I really wanted Jim to sign. More on that later. So yeah, basically the scrapbook has a bunch of pictures and everything, and the cover has like the poster of movie One Day, movie One Day poster. So sorry, I'm still a little shaken from today. Like, oh gosh, every time I see Jim, it's like, woo. So anyway, we were just waiting there, and it was kind of exciting. About an hour later into the show, because first they go into the news, they all came out, the news anchors. So we got to see Al Roker, Matt Lauer, and one of the other ladies. I wish I knew her name. It wasn't Ann Curry because Ann Curry was actually off today, I guess they said. But yeah, Al said she was off. I don't know. But it was really cool. They came out to greet the audience, and we were all really excited and everything. Um, so that was cool. We were waiting there, and then there was like the commercial breaks, and I was like, oh, can we just hurry up and see Jim already? I was getting a little worried because it was like 8 o'clock, and I was looking around. I was waiting for Jim. No sign of Jim. But I know that I had read that the interview would start at 9:20. So I was like, okay, maybe he'll show up fast and be late. Who knows? I don't know. So finally, it was like 8:30, I guess, and still no sign of Jim. And I was like, oh, okay, am I in the wrong spot? I asked this one guy, and I was like, is Jim supposed to be here today? Because I read that he's supposed to be here on the Today Show, and I was starting to get really worried. And the guy was like, oh, I'm not sure, I'll check because it might have been pre-taped. And I was like, oh no, I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. Please don't tell me it's pre-taped. So I was like, okay. So he was like, okay, let me find out for you. So then I guess he went away for a while, and then I went back to him. It's about like maybe 10 minutes later, and I was like, well, not 10 minutes. I don't know. It was like 5 minutes later, whatever. He went to check, and I was like, "Did you find out Jim's gonna be here?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, he's gonna be here." He checked, and then I was like, "Okay, good." I was like, "Is there a way that I could see him in the spot that I was?" Because originally I was near the barricades originally, and he was like, actually, you know, he was like, around the corner would be the best place to meet him." So I walked about, and then I finally figured out the place where he would most likely come into, because the guy that was explaining to me showed me like where usually the guests, the door where they come into. So I was like, whew, I was in a safe place. So yeah, it was just me there, and it was like I was just waiting, waiting. Not that long, mind you. Luckily, I ate. I had a bagel in the morning and had coffee, so that was good. Yeah, I got a bagel at 7-Eleven, so I was good. So I could stay hydrated, have food, not like last week where I almost fainted. But anyway, so I was waiting there, and then like two other people showed up, so it was just me and two other people. And then a town car pulls up, and out pops Jim. And that was like the highlight of my morning. All the tiredness, waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was all worth it. Jim came out of the car with a smile on his face, and it was awfully nice of him, because I had read that he tweeted, he was like, and I could picture him saying in a British accent, like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so jet lagged. My eyes are so tired, I can barely keep it open. Keep them open." So I was like, he just smiled and just greeted us, and it was so nice. I asked him for a picture, and he said yes, of course. He was like, "Hello, darling. Good morning." And I almost died. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be the fourth time that I'm so blessed and lucky enough to have met Jim, and each time it's kind of like meeting him for the first time again, because it's just like, oh gosh, I can't explain it. For those who have met him before, you know that feeling. For those who haven't, I really hope that you get the chance to meet this talented, amazingly talented, charming, humble, caring human being, because Jim is absolutely amazing. So after we posed for the picture, I asked him if he could sign the cover of my scrapbook. He kindly obliged to sign it, and I told him that I was so excited to see one day I'd be seeing it with my best friend first thing Friday. We're going to the first showing at 11:40 in the morning. So excited to see one day. And he was so nice. Um then here's where the surprise comes in. I know you guys are really excited. You're like, "What's a surprise?" So it's not that big of a surprise, but hopefully you guys will like it. Jim was just so kind and caring, taking his time with us. There was just three of us there. And so I asked him if he could give all of you guys at JSO a shout out, and I got it on video. And he was so sweet about it, so kind. And yeah, I've met a lot of actors and actresses, and Jim is just up there. He's like top number one as far as his kindness with the fans, caring about the fans, taking his time. I mean, it was really early in the morning, and I know he was jet lagged, he was tired, and he really didn't have to do that and take his time like that. And he's just so sweet. I can't believe it. Like I said, it's like the fourth time meeting him, and it is the fourth time meeting him, and it just never gets old at Jim. He's so amazingly talented, and I know after this film, he's gonna skyrocket. I mean, he should have been there like years ago, but it's just gonna go there, and I'm so excited. And I know we're all on the message boards are really excited for him. And like I said, I know that we're there with him along for the ride. He's just so sweet. So there's my review. Oh, one last thing. I'm not sure if you guys are watching the Today Show. Like, obviously, since I was there, I wasn't watching. But there was like a segment where Al Roker comes out into the audience and kind of like high fives and greets everyone, and it was actually on air. And so I saw myself on the little screen there. I held my 1 day picture there to support Jim. So hopefully, maybe you'll see it on YouTube or something. Maybe they'll do like well, they won't do a rerun. You'll probably be able to see it. But I was there So I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning to see Jim, supporting him always. I'll always be there to be his number one fan there, no matter what time, you know. And yeah, so there's my review. I'm just like, I'm kind of like still caffeined up, still shaky, like so excited. It's still on that Sturgess high, if you can call it that. So I'll be posting my pictures and the video that I promised, well, the video that I got you guys. So hopefully soon. So those of you that haven't met Jim, I hope that wherever you are, you get the chance to meet him, and it'll be like an amazing experience because every time I see him and I get to meet him, talk to him, it's surreal. It's surreal. So thank you. These are my thank yous. I want to thank the Gym Sturgess Online, all you guys so much because you guys are always updating, letting us know the latest news on gym, posting the latest videos that are always a treat to watch, the latest interviews of gym, so and pictures and videos, everything. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, hope you enjoy my review. Thank you for watching.